Hey everyone, it's me again. I wanted to do another video, and I wanted to share a story of something that happened to me about a year or two ago that really affected me pretty intensely. Back when I was a freshman and sophomore in high school, I had a pen pal from Australia, and Vicky Droz was her name, and it was interesting. It was back before the internet, 1992, where we would, write a letter, send it. It took like a week to get there, and then, I had to wait a few days for her to write back, and then a week to send back. So each communication was like 2, 3, 4 week gap. And we did this for a couple years. And one day I got a phone call, and it was a man with an Australian accent. And he said, "Is this Mark?" I'm like, "Yes." "Is this Mark Lee?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Let me talk to your mom." I didn't know what to think. So I handed the phone to my mom, and she started getting all excited. And she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my God." I'm like, "Mom, give me the phone. Give me the phone." She hands me the phone, and it was Vicky's dad, and let me know that he just buried her. She was 15 years old, and she was in school in class, and her ex-boyfriend got up in the classroom and stabbed her like 20 times. And that was the first time. I mean, I had deaths in my family before, but this is the first time that it really affected me deeply. And a couple weeks later, I heard this voice, and it was an Australian accent saying "Wicked," and I knew that was Vicky coming to visit me. It was interesting. It was the first time I had a visitation from the other side. So that helped me get through that. Well, since then, I would go online every now and then and Google her name and find out what's going on with the guy who killed her, and he was spending time in prison, obviously, of course. And a couple years ago, I was looking it up, and a few days later of me looking this up, he was going to be released 22 years later. And for some reason, that really, really bugged me, and I didn't know why. It really bugged me. I mean, I don't believe in the death penalty. I don't believe he should be, executed or anything, but I don't think 22 years was enough. But anyway, I was really upset, and one day, Vicky came, and she told me, "Forgive him." I forgave him, and it just hit me. It just totally hit me. I'm like, whoa. And I had a really strong lesson, big lesson on forgiveness that day. And I've learned that, you need to forgive people, even if they don't know they did wrong or they hurt you. But to forgive somebody is not for them, it's for you. When I forgive somebody, it's for me. And because I can't move forward and grow unless I forgive. Forgiving doesn't mean you forget what they did or anything like that, or you accept what they did. I mean, accept their behavior, but you forgive them to move on. And I forgave him. I mean, I wouldn't really want to be in the same room with him, but, I forgive him. He's a human being, and maybe he grew. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But I forgave him in order for me to release hurt, anger, whatever. And like the situation I'm now, I mean, I had to forgive a lot of people through all this, and I had to forgive myself. But again, I didn't forgive other people for them. A lot of times, if I forgive somebody, they don't even know I forgave them. And if somebody forgave me, I may not even know they forgave me. But forgiveness it's very important. I mean, love, tolerance, patience, and forgiveness. Those 4 things are very vital for our spirituality, our livelihood. Patience, I'm working on all the time. Love, yeah, it's not always easy. You don't, to love somebody. Tolerance, that's a tough one too. But the last couple of years since that incident, forgiveness has been a big topic for me. So I hope somebody got something out of that. This is the type of videos I want to do. I want to teach, show people, and from my experience and whatnot, and maybe inspire other people. And these videos that I'm posting, I'm making them public, so if you want to share them, please do. So I hope somebody gets something out of this. I hope you get something out of this. And if anybody hasn't told you they love you today, I do. I love you. Thank you. Bye.